everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an all signs energy check-in where we go through each of the 12 zodiac signs to get a little energy check-in to see if there's anything that spirit thinks you guys should know right now, should think about, anything that would be beneficial for you at this time. These readings are timeless, so whenever you stumble across them, just know that there could potentially be a message in here for you. This is going to be the Taurus edition of this reading. I like to do these like one per season. So we are in Taurus season. I'm trying my hardest to get it out a little bit earlier than usual because I've been noticing a pattern with myself where I'll release these readings and it's like basically the end of the season. But like I just mentioned, these readings are timeless. So it doesn't really matter really when you listen to it, when you stumble across it, what season it is, it doesn't matter. It's just so that I can wish you guys a happy birthday, and I start the reading with that particular sign. So today I'm going to start in Taurus. But yeah, you can go to any reading and listen to it at any time, and they're timeless, so it doesn't matter when it was recorded, when it was intended for. There could potentially be a message in there for you. Spirit works in mysterious ways like that. I don't question it. But yes, this is the Taurus edition, like I mentioned. So happy birthday to my beautiful Taurians. I hope you guys have been enjoying your season. I hope you guys have been having wonderful birthdays. I hope you've been getting everything you wish for and more. Real quick, I just wanted to mention, if you guys are interested, I did create a TikTok account where I post weekly readings by zodiac sign as well, except they're just short form readings, so it's just like a couple minutes per reading, and I've been doing like different topics over there. I've been doing it for the past 3 weeks. It's a lot of fun. If you'd like to join, I'll leave the account information in the description box below or somewhere on the screen. As usual, you can find the timestamps in the description box below so that you can jump around to whatever signs you want to listen to. I always recommend you listen to your sun, moon, and rising, but you can also listen to any important planetary placements. Like if there's a particular house that's lit up in your birth chart right now with a lot of significant things happening in there, a lot of significant transits for you, then you can listen to whatever sign that's happening in as well. So you can use these readings really however you see fit. The intention is always for these readings to be uplifting, loving, supportive, and to give spirit the opportunity to come through and to commune with you, to communicate with you, to speak with you, to highlight things for you, and just to touch your life in some way. These messages are always for the highest and greatest good of all, and they're always in line with universal truth, unconditional love, and divine law and order. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into these messages. We are going to be starting with you, Taurus. So let's see, Taurus. What would Spirit like to communicate with you today? What do they think would be beneficial for you to know at this time? What would they like to highlight for you? Let's take a look. Okay, Taurus, so let's see what's coming up for you. So Taurus, I'm seeing that you guys are really, unfortunately, not finding yourselves in the best position right now. I am seeing a lot of sadness here. I'm seeing you being stuck on some sort of heartbreak, some sort of betrayal, or just some hurt, some pain that you're just stuck on. I feel like you are, I want to say reminiscing, but that's not the word. It's an R word, but I just can't remember it right now. It's like you are ruminating. That's the word. You are ruminating in this betrayal, in like this pain, this hurt, and some kinds of fallout, some kind of fight. Like there was distance here put between a group of people, you and a group of people, or you and another person. And it seemed very divine. Like it's almost like you don't know how this person found out. It's reminding me of this time. This was such a long time ago. I was a teenager and I had a boyfriend, and I just remember this one time where it was like God wanted me to know that he was hanging out with another girl or something, because it's like he butt dialed me by accident, and the conversation that I like heard, like he called and I picked up, and I just hear him talking in like a car with a group of friends, with like a group of his guy friends, and I hear them talking like about him hanging out with another girl and this and that, and it's like, how did that happen? You know, like how did he butt dial me? And then that's the precise conversation they were having when I picked up. It's like God wanted me to know that. God wanted me to hear that, you know, because he didn't mean to do that, you know what I mean? So it's something like that. It's like something that's like, huh? Like how the heck did you hear about that? Or how did you know about that? How did you find out? It's like maybe a similar situation happened to you where you weren't supposed to know. It was supposed to be happening behind your back, but it's like God gave you front row seats to the betrayal or to the lies, to something, you know, where like you found out about someone's sneaky behavior. And yeah, like it's like you're getting messages surrounding it right now. I feel like right now you're still stuck on the hurt, on the pain of it, on like you're still, you know, very much so like running things over your mind and thinking about things, and like probably, you know, putting all the pieces together of like when this betrayal was happening, and like the lies and this and that and the other, and like I can't believe that they could do this, or I can't believe they lied, or when they said they were going there they were really here, or whatever the situation is. But I feel like you're very much so in your head about it. You're feeling very, very hurt, very betrayed. You're feeling done dirty, done wrong. But I feel like someone's dirty laundry and like sneakiness is coming to light, and yeah, it is causing a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of sadness here. But Spirit wants you to know that it's like they wanted you to be aware of this. They wanted you to know this, because it's like they didn't want you to continue on in the situation without having the truth, you know, without like having consent about what was going on. It's like they did it for your own good. It was actually like loving. I know it seems very, very painful, but it's like, no, like we needed you to know the truth, you know. We knew it was going to burden you, and it was going to cause you to feel like the weight of the world on your shoulders and to feel very heavy. But it's like this was God's doing, you know. It's like it was God's plan for you to have found this out or uncovered this. And what they want you to do is to step into your power, you know. Eventually we can't just like manufacture feeling better and feeling confident and getting over things. Like eventually, once you go through the pain and the hurt of this, and once you really realize what was done to you, and how wrong it was, and that you were lied to, and that these people or this person ain't ish, you know what I'm saying? Like once you can process that and, you know, just be able to be in a position where you want to move ahead and move forward, they want you to be in your power, and they want you to feel confident, and to basically like show these people how it really gets done, like how it's supposed to be, like what's the right way to do things, how you're supposed to be like an upright person with morals and standards, and like that believes in things, and how you show up for things, and how you're really passionate about things. And you know, like just kind of like show them up is what I'm hearing in a way. It's like show them how it's done. Be the living embodiment, the living example of like, this is how you really do it. Like this is how it really gets done. This is the kind of person that wins in life, is like, you know, someone that is very passionate and confident and bold and gets things done, takes action, but in a way that is responsible and moral and protective and loving, in a way that's like they're in control of themselves, you know? They're not acting off of impulse and being impulsive and being crazy and reckless. It's very directed, very pointed, very responsible, very mature, you know? Still very passionate, very fiery, very confident, but it has this groundedness, this refinement, this maturity attached to it as well. So yeah, I think like you're meant to show these people how it's really done in an upright fashion, you know? So after you go through, you know, the pain of this, then I feel like that's what your role is supposed to be. Okay? I'm sorry to hear that, Taurus, if that's resonating for you. I'm sorry that you're going through something like that. But we are going to pull an oracle card for you. And we have empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yes, that's the card we have for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely some kind of Mars energy here. Yeah, like it's like you need to show these people the right way to utilize Mars energy, because Mars energy, it's beneficial, but if it's being utilized in a high vibrational way, in an intentional way, because it can also be very destructive and stuff, and it can cause conflict and anger and all of that. Like it can cause war. And I feel like this is what's happening here, but it's like you're gonna show these people how it is that you utilize that energy in a way that's responsible and useful and beneficial. And yeah, like don't absorb what's not yours. Like don't try to, like don't feel like it's your fault, or like don't take the blame. It's not your fault. I really don't see that it's your fault here. Unless you know that you did something, Taurus, okay? So if you know that I'm kind of describing you and your actions, then this is, you know, advice for how to learn, you know, to use your Mars energy in a way that's going to be more responsible. So if you know that you're caught right now, red-handed or something, then this is just your lesson for now, for you to learn of like how to utilize that Mars energy in a way that's going to be responsible. But really that's not like what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on like you were on the receiving end of this kind of an energy, and they want you to be like energetically sovereign. Like they don't want you to take this on, or to believe that this is like a reflection of you in some way, or that you're lacking, or for you to take the blame, or well, maybe if I was more this, then they wouldn't have had to. No, like don't take the blame for other people and like their behaviors and like the way that they acted towards you. Don't try to make that mean something about you. It's like that's them, that's how they move, that's how they operate. That is not a reflection of you, okay? Unfortunately, it impacted you in a negative way, but that doesn't mean that it's a reflection of you. It's not fair what happened, but it is your responsibility to be able to like rise above it, you know what I mean? And to grow and heal and evolve from this. Okay, Taurus, so that was your message. I truly hope this message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Again, I hope you've been enjoying your season. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time, I hope to see you guys around here again very soon. So we will be moving on to the next sign, which is, who is the next sign? It's Gemini. It's Gemini. Okay, Gemini. So let's see what's coming up for you, my beautiful Geminis. What would Spirit like to highlight for you? What message do they want to give to you? A whole chunk of cards fell, but that's way too many. So let's see, Gemini. What does Spirit think would be beneficial for you to know right now? Okay, Gemini. So I'm immediately catching a vibe for you. So I'm feeling like right now you're feeling very anxious. I feel like you're overthinking something here. You have your guard up. You're very like, I think you've been through something in the past, okay? Where like you felt like you couldn't trust people, or you couldn't really be vulnerable with people in some way. And so maybe you're finding yourself like in a situation where it's time to be vulnerable, or it's time to trust someone, or it's like the situation is calling for that, but it's like you don't want to. It's like you're getting PTSD almost. Like you're like, oh, hold on. Like I've been here before and I got burned bad. So like, is this safe? Can I give to this? Can I do this? And I do feel like you're more giving into like the like keep your distance, keeping them at arm's length, you know, like stay over there, like I can observe you from here just fine. You don't have to come any closer, you know. Yeah, Gemini. So it's like a situation like this where it's like this is an opportunity actually for you to be able to like exposure is what I'm hearing, like expose yourself again to a situation where maybe you are being called to be vulnerable, to be trusting, or have to put your guard down. And this can actually be a very healing experience for you, because then you can see that there are actually people out here in this world that you can trust, and that you don't have to have this energy, like this really, really like overprotective energy over yourself. I understand why you have this overprotective energy, but I think you're being called right now to be able to overcome it, and to be able to practice, slowly feeling safe again with other people, and to like give in a situation where it's really difficult for you to give because of your past, where it's difficult. You could be like, I don't know, I was very giving and it wasn't fair, like it wasn't reciprocal, something happened. Like I just feel like you have had a bad experience here, but you're being called to be able to once and for all put this behind you, move past this, not to be afraid of this situation, of this scenario. You can actually find a lot of healing in this space here, because I do see like you want your distance, like you kind of just don't, again, like you're keeping people at arm's length, like you're like, I can observe you from here, you don't have to come any closer, I don't trust you, again, I've been burned, this is like very wounded, like a wounded person that's like just very weary, hesitant to let anyone in. But yeah, I think the advice is for you to start to practice little by little. Maybe explain yourself, like let them know like what you've been through and why you are this way, and you're gonna need to take things very, very slowly, and you don't easily trust, like move at your own pace, but start moving in that direction, because this could actually be something really healing and really positive, like a really positive experience for you, that again can prove to you and that can show you that not everyone is going to hurt you, and that not everyone is untrustworthy and has bad intentions. Like it can show you, as long as I have discernment, and as long as I, like if there's no red flags, if there's no reason for me not to trust somebody, then it's okay. It's like you're learning, you're building up the boundaries and the discernment, and being able to detect the red flags so that you know how to protect yourself. But it's like you're protecting yourself, and you don't need to be protecting yourself right now. It's not necessary right now. So I feel like this experience can teach you like when is necessary, when to put up your guard, when it's appropriate to do it, like how to do it, not to be afraid to do it, but don't do it, when it's okay, when it's safe. And the situation is, I feel like it's showing you the difference of like when it's safe and when it's not safe. There's just a lot to be learned here for you, Gemini. So let's see, what is the oracle card for you? Jump in! I love this. It says, adventure, say yes to change. Exactly. They're saying yes. Oh my gosh. And then we got the deep cellular healing card at the bottom. Physical and emotional healing. Exactly. So yeah, they're saying it's okay, it's safe, jump in. This is actually going to be healing for you. This is a good thing for you. Move at your own pace, okay? Set those boundaries, make sure they're being respected. I feel like communication is key. But yeah, this is an opportunity for you to like move out of a troubled situation or out of troubled waters and into like more healing, calmer waters, and like a healing and calmer energy for you. Okay, Gemini, so that was your message. I truly hope that message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to see you around here again very, very soon, and take good care of yourselves. So we are going to be moving on to Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. So let's see, Cancer. What would Spirit like to communicate to you today? What would they like to highlight? What do they think is important for you to know right now, for you to think about right now? Let's take a look. Let's see. more card for you, Cancer. And we got 2 more cards. Okay. Let's see for you, Cancer. Okay, so I'm seeing that this has to do with like a group that you're working with. Okay, I feel like you chose this group, or you chose to be a part of this group like very spontaneously. It's like you didn't really know these people. It's like a bunch of people came together. Maybe you guys had a common vision or something, and it's like, okay, yeah, let's work on this. Let's work together on this or something. And you didn't really like get to know them that well. It was kind of just like a spontaneous thing where you just trusted this group that you are a part of in some way. Whether you guys are working on like something creatively, or whether this is like someone from your people from your work. I feel like it's a group that got put together rather quickly, rather spontaneously. And okay, I feel like you feel like you're giving the most to this group, or like you're the strongest one in this group or something. And I don't think that you like this. I'm hearing there's a quote, I don't know it exactly, but it's like, well, I'm hearing 2 quotes. There's like that quote that says like the 5 closest people around you are people that like mostly reflect you and who you are and your values, or the 5 closest people around, it's like it says something about you, or it reflects something about who you are as a person or something like that. And then there's another quote that I was hearing that says, don't be the smartest person in the room. Like you never want to be like the smartest person in the room, because you want to grow and you want to learn from people. So you always want to be around people that maybe are more successful, or again have more experience, or smarter than you, because like you can really learn from them. They have wisdom to share, you know, wisdom to impart. So I feel like you don't feel that you're in a situation like that. Like you feel like you're the strongest person in this room, and maybe you wanted like a mentor, or you wanted someone that was going to teach you something new, or someone that you can like aspire to be like, or someone that was going to inspire you in some way, or someone that you can have like high level conversations with because you guys are like on the same level in some way. It could be like financially, or it could just be overall in life. Like maybe you want to be around other, I'm seeing masculine energy here, so take it how it resonates, but maybe you want to be around other fathers because you're a father, or maybe you want to be around other husbands because you're a husband, or you want to be around other homeowners, or you want to be around other business owners. It's something like that, where you feel like you're not around that. You feel like you're the one that's in the highest position in this group, and something about that is making you feel, I don't know, like defensive, or like unhappy, or like unmoving, because you're just like, what am I getting out of this? You know, like I'm the one helping you guys, or I'm the one, you know, that's in a higher position than all of you guys, so I'm the one that needs to advise you guys in some way. Or maybe you're in a higher position financially, so it's like you're the one that has to like help support them or provide for them, or I don't know, something like that. And like you don't like it. I feel like you feel like alone in that role in this group. Again, like you feel like you're the strongest link, and maybe you don't want to be the strongest link or something. But yeah, if you're finding yourself in this situation, I feel like this is what Spirit is telling you, is like, if you're finding yourself in the situation, is because there is something for you to give to these people. Like there is something for these people to get from you, to receive from you, to learn from you in some way. Or like this is the position you're in. It's like you're in this position of like, you have to provide something. You have to be the one that's providing something. You have to be like the stable one, the reliable one, the solid one, the one that's reached like a certain level in life. And I just feel like you don't want to be there alone. Like maybe you don't want to carry that responsibility by yourself. But Spirit is saying like, well, if you're finding yourself in that situation, then, you know, that's your role. That's the role that you have to play here then. Don't try to fight the role. Don't try to fight the situation or the circumstances. Like maybe there is a way that you can help these people. You have something that these people need, something that you can provide them, whether it's time, resources, money, energy, just advice, wisdom. There's something you have that can help them. So if you just look at it in that way, instead of looking at it as like, I'm the strongest link, and like, why do I have to be around people that aren't at my level yet? It's like, because you're the one that's helping them get there in some way. You were put into that role. So don't try to fight it. Like you're trying to fight like your position, like your responsibility, like the role that you were put, like the role that you're meant to play. It's like you're trying to fight it in some way. And Spirit wants you to understand that you have a role to play and you have something to give these people. You have something to offer that can help them. Let me see if I can give you more clarity on like what that is. Like their struggles. It's like you see clearly, like where they're struggling, you see clearly. Exactly. It's like you see like where they're faltering, where they're being wishy-washy, in and out, like why, like where the structure, where the system is breaking, where it's not working. Like why is it faltering? Why is it, you know, like falling apart? It's like you can see that because it's like you've reached it. You know what I'm saying? Like you were able to move beyond that point, and like and you're in a place that's stable and solid, and like you have something that's like strong and that's established. You know, you have a strong foundation, and so you're seeing where these people's foundation is weak. You can see it. Like you're not a beginner, but maybe these people are, or something. And so it's kind of like you can kind of tell them where that is. Like, why is the system breaking? You have that wisdom to share. And so if Spirit is saying, like, if you're being put in this position, then it's for a reason. You have something to give these people. You know, you're supposed to be the leader here. It's like you don't want to be the leader or something. It's like you'd rather like learn from someone, you know, but you're meant to be the teacher here. You're meant to be the guide. You're meant to be like the voice of reason in the room. So yeah, it's just a matter of like be humble enough to give advice and to help and to speak to them and to give them messages and to offer them love and support and guidance and stuff. Okay, Cancer, so let me pull an oracle card for you. It says, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So I remember, yeah, so it's like, maybe you feel called, soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. Yeah, it's like you're the one that needs to do the training. It's like you're being called to be the leader in some way. And maybe you're like, I don't know, it's like you don't see that within you, like you don't see yourself as being a leader, or you don't want to be in that position, or you're finding it boring. Like you're like, why can't they figure it out? Like I'm already there and I'm being held back because they're not there yet. Well, it's like you're supposed to help them, right? Like you're supposed to pay it forward. You're supposed to assist where you're needed, wherever you're needed. It's, you know, it's like you're not just supposed to like reach a position of power, a peak position, and then just like not share the wealth in some way. You know what I mean? It's like pay it forward, pass it on, pass on the knowledge, help others grow and get to where you are in some way. Okay? And I feel like this is like part of your destiny. It's part of your purpose. So stop trying to fight it, is what I want to say. Okay, Cancer, so that was your message. I truly hope this message has served you. Let me know how it resonated if it does. And thank you so much for being here with me today. I truly hope to see you around here again very, very soon. Take good care of yourselves. And until next time, we are going to be moving on now to Leo. Leo, you are up. So let's see, Leo, what's coming up for you, my beautiful Leos? What would Spirit like to communicate to you? What would they like to highlight to you? What do they think you need to know right now at this time? Something that would be beneficial for you. Ugh, Leo, I'm already catching a vibe. Okay, Leo. Okay, so let's see. So Leo, I'm seeing here that you are not feeling like your most confident, beautiful, bright and bubbly self. Like you are feeling very insecure, very unsure of yourself, very incapable of yourself. And yeah, like it's causing you to have a very closed off energy because of it. I feel like you're in a group of people, and maybe, I don't know why, but this group of people, they could be triggering you in some way to feel these things about yourself, okay? Maybe because you feel like you aren't at their level, or like, again, like you could feel like a beginner compared to them, or you could feel like you're just not in the same stage that they're in some way, whether it's like financially or position or status in life. I really don't know what it is, but I feel like you are being triggered by in a group. It's like you're comparing yourself. Yeah, like comparison is the biggest thief of joy, is what they say. So it's something like that. Like, don't compare yourself to these people. You know, everybody has their own different paths and journeys and life circumstances and situations and upbringings, and like we each, you know, it's like you should never compare yourself to anybody, because I feel like you are comparing yourself unfavorably, and it's causing you to like feel very small, and to like not want to speak up, and to not want to stand out, and to not want to be your bright, beautiful self. It's really influencing like your self-esteem here, and how you show up, how you're presenting, and like speaking up and being authentic and sharing your ideas and your truth and your philosophies and being a leader in your own right, you know? It's like you feel like you're not up to par in some way. So I don't know, I just feel like it's shrinking you, and it's causing you to feel distant, or to distance yourself from this group, because they're bringing something like an insecurity out of you. And so you're blocking off your heart, and you're blocking them off in some way for this reason. So I think the message here from Spirit is, you know, don't compare yourself. And when something like that you don't really prefer to see about yourself comes up, work on it. Like, that's it. That's all you have to do, is like, okay, well, I don't like this about myself, or I could be better in this regard, or, you know, like allow other people to show you things, and like where you can learn from them, but don't let it impact you to the point where like you're now stuck, and you're distant, and you're triggered, and you want nothing to do with these people, because maybe like you're kind of demonizing them, you know? Maybe you're like, oh, well, that person makes me feel this way, so screw that person. And it's like, instead of looking at it in that way, it's like, okay, that person makes me feel in that way. Why do I feel inferior? Why do I feel less than? And explore the why, instead of like demonizing the group for making you feel that way. For, you know, it's like if they're making some sort of feeling rise up inside of you, I don't know that they're doing it on purpose. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. This seems to be something internal within you that you're carrying. So let it show you something about yourself, and, you know, so that you can get closer to you, to who you are, because it's like blocking that. It's like serving as a block for you to be fully expressive of who you are. So I would explore the why am I feeling this way? Where is this coming from? Instead of like not dealing with it, because then they're saying like, then you're not dealing with the issue at hand like directly, you know? They want you to be able to deal with it directly. They want you to get down to like what's really bothering you, what's really triggering you, what's the real issue here, what's making you feel small, why, where is this insecurity coming from, where is it stemming from, how can we deal with it? Because I feel like it's making you distance yourself and become closed off and cold to a group of people, or people in general, when it's supposed to like do the opposite, right? Like you're supposed to learn how to work with people, learn how to be diplomatic, learn how to work with others in a group in a way that's going to be productive and harmonious. So instead of like wanting to distance yourself and detach yourself from this group because they're bringing on some sort of feelings inside of you, it's like, how can you work on yourself to be able to work harmoniously within a group of people and not feel less than, not compare yourself to them? It's like everyone has something to offer, everyone has something to give, you know? everyone has strengths, everyone has weaknesses. Just because someone's strength could be your weakness doesn't mean that you have nothing to give that person in another way, you know, that you're not strong in another way. So yeah, it's like opening yourself up and seeing this about yourself, and learning about yourself, being willing to work on the things, you know, work on your weaknesses. If someone is reflecting a weakness within you, okay, fine, that's a weakness. Be okay with like working on it, instead of being mad that they brought up this, you know, this trigger in you, or that they're reflecting to you that you're weak at something. It's like, okay, that's something I have to work on. Now I'm aware of that. I can learn from this person. I can learn from them. Just because I'm weak at it right now doesn't mean I'm always going to be weak at it. If I commit myself and dedicate myself to learning it, to growing it, to building up the skill, I can become stronger. I can become better at it. I'm not less than, I'm not inferior because I'm not as good at it as they are right now, you know? Because I feel like this approach is really going to open you up to people, and instead of like, because I feel like you're having the opposite effect where you're distancing yourself and closing yourself off, and Spirit wants you to be able to get closer to people and learn how to work with them, and learn how to work within a group and open up and deal with the situation directly, instead of like trying to avoid what's really happening here, like the core of what's really happening here, and deflecting. Okay, Leo, so let's see what oracle card Spirit has for you today. The courageous peony. I love that, because courage has everything to do with Leo for me. Courage is like having heart, having valor, and Leo rules the heart. So this is like not like you, Leo. Like a Leo with no confidence, that's not right. That's not right. Okay, so the courageous peony. So it says multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Yes, absolutely. It's like, don't feel like less than and then like stuck and like you don't want to be around these people because they're triggering you in some way. It's like, let yourself be seen, be who you are. Everyone has their strengths, their weaknesses. Everyone has something they're good at, something they're not good at. People have you know, all different kinds of reasons why they could be thriving or really good at doing something or being a certain way, and you're not so good at it. But it's like, learn how to take notes and learn from people, and be in a process, in a journey. Like, you're not a finished product. Like, none of us are finished product, you know, finished products. Like, learn how to cultivate and grow and move in that direction and evolve, and be okay with being where you are, knowing that this isn't like your finished product. You're not a finished product. You're in process, you know, you're in motion. And if you want to get better at something, you can. And be open to learning from people instead of like, again, distancing yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and to show yourself, because I feel like when you compare yourself somehow to this group, it's like you don't think that you're good enough. But yes, you are. You know what I'm saying? You are good enough. You are worthy just as you are. And you have something to give, and you have something to offer. We all do, just as you are right now. Again, maybe our strengths and our weaknesses look a little different, but that doesn't mean that you are incapable or unworthy. Okay, Leo, so that was your message. I truly hope that served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to see you around here again very, very soon. We are going to be moving on now to the next sign, which is Virgo. So let's see, Virgo. What's coming up for you? Virgo. What's coming up for you, Virgo? What would Spirit like to communicate to you? What do they think would be beneficial for you to know right now, for you to hear? How can you be benefited, supported by them? Let's see what they want to highlight for you. I dropped a card. I have to get it. So let me grab that. Oh my God, I'm so sore. That was harder than I thought it was going to be, because I I'm upping my weight at the gym, you know, progressive overload and whatnot. So I am so sore. Oh my goodness. Everything hurts. But all right, Virgo, let's see what we have here for you. What is the message? Okay, so Virgo, I'm seeing that there's a conflict here. There's a conflict here with some sort of decision, with some sort of conversation. I'm seeing that you have the answer. Like, you know what to do. You have an inclination of how to make this better. Like, you know what needs to be done, or you know what needs to be said. But why aren't you doing it? That's my thing. Let me see, Virgo. Hold on. Because you do seem to be like in a position of power. Like, it seems like you know that it needs to come from you. Like, it needs to come from you. This, like, next action in order to bring balance and, like, justice and peace to the situation. It's like you need to be the one to initiate it. And I feel like you have it. Like, you know what to do, but it's like you're not doing it. It's like maybe you have too much pride or something, or... Yeah. So Virgo, you need to be the one to initiate something, to initiate a conversation, to initiate an apology. It's like you have to be the one to fix it. It's your responsibility to. Like, ball is in your court. Spirit is saying. And so if you're finding yourself stuck, like at a standstill, like in a, like where there's bickering, there's back and forth, there's arguments and disagreements and all of these things, it's like you're the one that needs to jumpstart it to be something different, to shift the energy, to move the energy into something that's more productive, just, fair, equal, diplomatic. Like, you need to be the one to initiate like a conversation where it's going to be diplomatic and where you're going to speak, you know, to each other like people, instead of like trying to one up each other and be in competition with each other. For some reason, that responsibility is falling on you. Maybe you're like the older one, or you're the father or something. Like, or the parent. Like, you're the parent. Like, if this is going on between you and a child, it's like you're the parent. You're the one that's supposed to be setting the tone. Like, you're the role model. It's your responsibility to like make it right with your child, you know? It's something like that. So it could be like, if this is in a workplace, it's like you're the employer, you know, like you're the boss. You're the leader, you're the manager. It's like you hold some kind of higher position here where it's your responsibility. Like, it'll mean more coming out like of your mouth or something than someone else doing it. It's like if someone else does it, it's like, are we really taking it seriously? Or is like the boss setting new rules? Or, you know what I'm saying? Is the boss laying down the law or something like that? So yeah, Virgo, this is pretty straightforward for me. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like there's a conflict, and I feel like you know how to make it better, but you might, I don't know why you don't want to make it better, or like why you're hanging back. It's like you're waiting for something. But it's like ball is in your court, and it's your responsibility to initiate something or to make a decision here, to bring justice, to bring balance, to bring movement to this energy. It's like a dicey energy. It's like very, like, it's bickering back and forth, like just like not being on good terms with someone or within a group. And it's like you need to be the one to initiate that back into place, like bring it back into order in the court. You need order in the court, and it needs to like come from you. Like, you're like, you need to realize that you're the judge or something like that. Like, it's your responsibility, it's your job, you know? So let's see, Virgo, what is the oracle card for you? Inner Earth. It says you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, and you got this one again. I'm telling you, you got this one every time. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. It was on the bottom of the deck this time, but last time it actually came out for you, I think. Like the last two times, I want to say. But yeah, Virgo, that's crazy. So yeah, Spirit is saying you're gonna survive this. New solutions and beginnings are coming. I feel like you have a new solution. You have it, but it's like for some reason you're not putting it in motion. I don't know what you're waiting for, but it's like you know what to do, and it's your responsibility to do it. So Spirit is saying just be responsible and do it, and bring justice and alignment and healing energy into the space. Move the energy. Have a conversation, a healing conversation. Be diplomatic, be fair, be considerate, compassionate. You know, it's like have a very, like a heart to heart, an open dialogue, open conversation. Like be kind, be giving, compassionate, considerate, you know? Bring your heart into the equation. And yeah, somehow that's gonna help to make it all better. Okay? Venus energy. Venus energy has everything to do with like heart and, you know, like love and compassion and relationships and cooperation and reciprocity. So yeah, don't be like, well, you owe me an apology, or I'm just gonna wait for you to come to me. Or it's like you need to be the one to do that. Take responsibility, take initiative. You are being called to take initiative and to like tap in to that Venus energy, to that Venusian energy. It's like a high-mindedness, like a refined kind of an energy, okay? Very loving, very considerate. You're being called to bring that energy forth. Okay, Virgo, so that was your message. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I truly hope that message served you. I hope to see you around here again very, very soon. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next sign, which is Libra. Okay, Libra, let's see what's coming up for you. For Libra, let's see. Oh, I didn't drop it. I dropped a card for Virgo and I almost died because I'm so sore right now from the gym. Like I told Virgo, I'm upping my weight, so I am feeling it. So whenever I drop a card and I have to bend down and get it, it feels like death. Okay, let's see. Okay, Libra. So let's see what Spirit would like to communicate with you today, what they think you should know right now, what's going to be beneficial for you to hear. I'm gonna pull some clarifiers for you really quickly. Okay, so there's something here about a messages that you seem to be attached to. Let me see, what is this? Okay, so there's something here that is really, it looks really attractive. It looks really like you're really curious about it. It looks like an adventure. It's fun, you know, it's very lighthearted. It could make you laugh. It's like entertaining for you, but it's not good for you. It's like you like it, you like some sort of communication, some sort of message, some sort of like back and forth that you have with someone that feels very, I don't know, like adventurous in a certain way, but it's like, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. This lightweight kind of an energy here, and Spirit really wants you to like be discerning about it and to make a decision about it, to see it for what it is. Like see this energy for what it is. It's like an energy that's immature. Again, it's lightweight. It's not serious or something. Like see it for what it is. Don't get attached to it, because it's like, you know, it's not going to grow beyond a certain point. And I feel like you have a wound surrounding this type of an energy, surrounding this little energy that it's like, it's very harmless. It feels very harmless. And it feels like it's, you know, like the communication is fun. It's good. It's interesting. It's there. Like it's there. The communication is there. It offers, it's there offering their communication and Somehow you like that you don't have to like chase it or anything. It's like it's there, but it's like it's not gonna grow. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna move past a certain point. It's immature, you know? It's like this is all that energy can ever give you. Like they can't give you more than this. And spirit just really wants you to see the truth about this, to have discernment about this, and to let it go. To be able to let it go, to be able to see like, oh, maybe I have like a toxic habit or a toxic pattern, that this is like what I'm attracted to. This is what I like, that excitement. It's something, I don't know, is it like gossip? It could even be like you like to gossip or something, but it's like there's a saying that says small minds talk about people, but great minds discuss ideas. And it's like you know that it's it's like you're not, how do I put this? It's like you're not putting yourself in a position where you're going to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's like you staying connected to these people that are only going to be gossiping, or you staying close to these people that are only like sending you funny memes, or that they're sending you funny messages, or you guys are just going clubbing, or it's like people that they're not able to give you more, or able to like progress you in some way. They're not evolved. Like it's like they're very stuck. Like they're very limited, in what they're able to offer and provide you. And I feel like whatever they are offering and providing you, it's like you like it, you're attracted to it, you're curious about it. It keeps you coming. It keeps you on the hook, But it's like it's also hurting you in some way, because it's like maybe you're ready for more. You're ready to expand your horizons. You're ready for something bigger and better. And it's like you're stuck to these low-minded, or like, I don't want to say low frequency, because I don't think they're low frequency. I just think it's like you're ready for more. Like your energy is like higher in some way, or more refined or something, or smarter than what these people have to offer you, and like where you're going to stay stuck if you just keep being around a particular person or people in general, like the friends you keep, the company you keep. And spirit wants you to be able to like discern this and see the truth, like that these people are holding you back in some way. They're binding you. They're like keeping you small, stuck. It's karmic. Like these are karmic relationships that you have, And it's like they're never going to move past a certain point. Like these are 2 pages. Like they're never going to move past a certain point. You know what I mean? Like you're always just going to be in the same thing. And it's not that it's unpleasant, because it's fun. It's fun, and it's, it's adventurous, it's funny, but it's just very lightweight. It's like very lightweight energy. And I feel like somehow it's hurting you, and it's not letting you, again, grow and progress in some way. And spirit wants you to be able to like take a higher cup, to like surround yourself with more, with like a better group or better people, to want more, to become attracted to better. Because it's like you're attracted to like this energy that is like, it's not going anywhere, and it's never going to go anywhere. And maybe like, again, you're ready to go somewhere, you're ready to travel, you're ready to traverse, you're ready to expand, to grow, you're ready for your ships to come in, you're ready to expand your horizons. You want to be able to move out of some like island that you're on, and you're just going to stay in this island if you continue to stay with this group, or if you continue to stay in this energy, where it's like you're never going to grow. And spirit wants you to be able to grow, and they want you to be able to see the truth about the company that you keep, so that you can like grow beyond it, grow beyond this company that you keep. And like you can see how it's keeping you small, and keeping you stuck, and keeping you stagnant, not doing anything for you, And in life, it's all about like growing and progressing and cultivating, and like you want to see a harvest, you know what I mean? And it's like you're never gonna see a harvest as long as you stay here. So let's see, what is the oracle card for you guys? Oh. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. See? You're ready for something. And it says you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. And this is the first card we got, the Earth School card. It's like you're ready for something new, to learn a new lesson, to grow, to evolve. And it's like you're not going to be able to if you stay stuck in this environment or with these people or in this energy, you know? If you stay looping in that cycle, it's like you're ready to evolve. You're ready for soul growth. You're ready for higher learning. It's like your soul is craving it. So it's like, instead of instant gratification, you know, because I feel like being around this group of people or this environment or doing these activities or, you know, whatever, engaging in whatever this is, it can be a source of instant gratification for you, but it's not like a long-term gratification. And I feel like your soul is looking for long-term gratification at this time, you know what I mean? So it's like, even though it feels like you're satisfying yourself for the moment, actually you're not. You're hurting yourself. It's like you're only hurting yourself in the long run, in the grand scheme of things, in the bigger picture. You're hurting yourself by continuing to engage or involve or keep these people around, because it's like these people are never going to grow. They're never going to evolve. They're just going to keep you stuck and stagnant on their level. And you need to grow past it. You need to grow past it. You need to see the truth about this. You need to see this in a different perspective. I think that what I just said is what you need to see in a different perspective. That it's like, oh, well, it's fun and I'm curious and I'm attracted to that. And, you know, but in the grand scheme of things, like I said, you're just hurting yourself because your soul is ready for more. So just to finish off like the example that I was getting, I don't think I ever finished it. But the example that I was getting in the beginning, just in case it resonates for some of you, was like if someone is like really fun and interesting and whatever, and you get really attracted to that, like you get attracted to like, you know, the first dates or like those flirty texts or like all of that attention and like all of that love that they give you in the beginning. But then it's just like it's a fling, you know, like, and it was always meant to be a fling. It was always just meant to be like something sexual and not anything emotional, not anything that was going to stand the test of time, that was going to evolve and grow and become more, and was going to become like a true like union or a relationship. Like it was always just going to be like what it was going to be, which was very lightweight and like energy that is not mature, like it's non-committal. But it's like you're looking for that. You're looking to commit. You're looking to grow with someone, to build with someone, to build like a strong foundation. And it's like this isn't the way. You're just around a bunch of karmics that are keeping you stuck and small and stagnant, and you're just hurting yourself, you know, because maybe like, again, the attention feels good and everything for the moment, but in the long haul you're just hurting yourself because it's like, you know, this isn't going anywhere and you know your soul is ready for more. So don't be scared. Like, don't be a people pleaser. I know Libra, you know, you guys really need to hear that, because you got this card at the bottom of the deck, the you're not for everyone, face your true north, because sometimes you could be afraid to like let people down or something, or upset people. And it's like, no. Focus on yourself. Know that if people are going to be upset with you, you can't always control that, and it's not always like valid, you know. It's not a valid reason to just like abandon yourself and like shortchange yourself and like betray yourself, you know. Okay, Libra, so that was your message. I truly hope that served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Take good care of yourselves, and I hope to see you around here again very, very soon. We're going to be moving on now to the next sign, which is Scorpio. So let's see, Scorpio, what's coming up for you? What would Spirit like to communicate to you? What would they like to highlight to you? What do they think would be beneficial for you to hear at this time? Let's see. Okay, Scorpio. So let's see, what am I seeing here? Something about a preference that you have, I feel like is keeping you stuck and stagnant, like keeping you at a plateau here. Okay, Scorpio. So basically, you probably feel it. You want to move away from something. It looks like you want to be able to like leave something behind. You want to be able to move forward in life, you know what I mean? To like invite movement in some way in your life. But what it is that you're trying to leave behind is something that you really, really prefer. It's something that you really like, that your ego likes, that your ego prefers. Like it could bring some sort of instant gratification. I was just talking about instant gratification with Libra. But I feel like it brings some sort of instant gratification here. It makes you feel good in some way. I feel like it can, it makes your ego feel good. Like it gives you an ego boost where you feel like very, very confident and very on top of your game and just very, I don't know, like attractive and very magnetic and like you got it like that or something. You know, like you feel very show offy, like look at me, look at me. But whatever this is that you're attractive to, that you prefer, a preference that you have, it's keeping you stuck and it's actually corrupt in some way. And it's like, I don't know, the energy isn't very good. Like it's causing you to not want to face certain things. It's causing you to want to avoid certain things, certain truths, about like how you're stagnant somehow in the material world. Because I think this feeling that it elicits inside of you, it's like it's your emotions, like your emotional space or like your passion, like your drive. But it's very egoic, like it's very ego based. It's very like for show, you know? You like the way it looks, but in reality, like it's really not doing much for you. It just looks good or something like that. I'm gonna get some clarification to see like what is this exactly. Those are the same cards we got. No! I'm so sore from the gym. I upped my weight and like anytime cards fall, it is a struggle. So give me like 5 minutes. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so it could have something to do with like romance, people competing for you. Do you like when people compete for you? Yeah, but it's like you have an underlying self-esteem thing. So yeah, that's why Spirit is saying like it's really truly actually not helping you in any way, and it's like you're not dealing with the problem directly, because what it's like superficially it's making you feel like, see, I got it like that. People want me, people compete for me, I'm desirable, you know? And that superficially like feels good and looks good because you have like an internal self-esteem issue that you're not addressing. Like this isn't how it gets addressed, okay? And so Spirit is saying that it's like, you know, that you have to move past this hurdle, but it's really hard right now. Like it's like you do have your defenses up, because again, it's like you're getting some false sense of like ego boost, so a false sense of confidence because of it. And Spirit is saying like you're not actually dealing with the issue at the core, which is like you feel less than, you feel small in some way. And the way that you deal with this is not by like, you know, proving or something or showing to the outside world that you can get partners, or that you have a lot of partners, or that you're desirable, or that people fight over you. Like that's really not addressing your wound, your low self-esteem. The way you really address your low self-esteem is by becoming like a good person from the inside, and like truly seeing your own value and your own worth from the inside. And I feel like that's gonna come from you being like authentic and living your values, like living by your values, and feeling like you're an upright person, and feeling like you are very passionate and very bold and very confident, but in a way that is going to be very refined and very controlled and pointed, very directed. It's like you're directing that energy very precisely, not just like all over the place, you know, or you're not just trying to show off. You're not just trying to like be smug in some way about it. They want you to be able to find equilibrium, to find balance, to find justice here in the situation. And this isn't how you're going to do it, you know? So yeah, like there's a preference here that you have, but it's like a superficial preference, and you have to be able to like see that and admit that to yourself, that it's superficial. You know, it's really hard for you to let go of this because again, it's like causing like some sort of superficial ego boost, but it's not really addressing your low self-esteem issue from the inside out. Like you need to address it where it exists, which is inside of you. It doesn't matter. Like you can be seen with the most beautiful women in the world or with the most beautiful men. You can have the most handsome men fighting over you, or the most beautiful women fighting over you, or have all the partners in the world at your disposal. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. It doesn't have to be that. That's just an example. But yeah, I do see like an excess. Like there's something that you like to do, or you like to present, or you like, because again, it makes you feel confident in some way. But it's not true confidence. It's superficial confidence, because it's like it's only for show. You know, it's only like an image thing. It's like it looks good on paper or something, or it looks good, but it's like you truly don't feel good about yourself. You truly don't feel any different. Like you do still have some type of self-esteem issue here that you're not facing directly, and that you think that by doing this, by having this kind of behavior, you think that that is what's helping you, but it's not. And Spirit wants you to be able to get to the core of it, get to the crux of it, and really face it, and really like who you are. Because I feel like you don't even like yourself. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make you feel good, you know? So it's like who you are. And I feel like the way that you really like who you are is by becoming a reliable person, a solid person, a stable person, by being truthful, by being honorable, by having morals, having standards, learning how to direct your energy, not trying to hide things. If you're trying to hide something, then that means you're ashamed of it. You know, it's like live a life where you don't have to hide anything. You know, living a life that it's like you don't have to lie. You can live it out in the open because you're proud of it, because it reflects your heart, it reflects who you are, it reflects your truth, it reflects your values, your morals, your authenticity, your heart. It reflects that you're an upright person, that you're an honest person, that you're a pure person, that you're loving, that you're generous, that you're kind, you know, that you're a good example. So yeah, I feel like you need to learn these things. Like you're not just gonna like wake up and be that kind of person. I feel like you're learning how to do it, how to be that person. Spirit is just saying that this is how you address the self-esteem issue, like from the inside out. Like once you're able to feel those things about yourself truly, that's what's going to help you with your self-esteem issue. It's not this isn't really addressing it. It's like superficially addressing it, you know? So they're just telling you that this is how you address it for real. Is not by like showing off and presenting to be a certain way, presenting that you're so confident and whatever. It's like actually being that and embodying that energy. It's not like a show or a front that you put on, a facade. It's something that you truly are, that you become, that is you, okay? And the first step that you need to take for this is to stop being so like defensive and like trying to fight this change. I feel like inside you know you want to change, and there needs to be a change. Like you need to change, but it's like you want to fight it. You want to fight it again because it's like something you prefer. It's a preference that you think is like an answer. It's like a cure for you, but it's not. It isn't. So stop trying to fight it and start taking notes, learning slowly, changing your ways. I would say start by really learning about yourself and who you are and what's important to you and what are your values and what is it that you believe in. Like think about your legacy. What is it that you want to leave behind? How is it that you want to impact? How is it that you want others to remember like how you made them feel, or your presence or something like that? It's like, what example do you want to leave behind, or do you want to be? You know, just start reflecting on like what's important to you, and then slowly start learning how to put those things in motion, how to embody those things by really living your values and not betraying yourself, not going against your values because of some sort of image thing, you know? No more pretending. We want to actually be and do, right? So yeah, Scorpio, let's get your oracle card. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yeah, because I'm like here trying to tell you, like, these are the steps, this is what you can do, because I'm feeling like, oh, but like, how do you tell them this and then you don't give them any like actionable steps, you know what I mean? And then Spirit gives me this oracle card. You'll know what to do. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. That means the answers will come up as they need to. You'll know what to do. Spirit will place things around you. Everyone's your teacher. You're gonna learn, gather notes, gather information, and yeah, Scorpio, you got this. You got this, okay? So that was your message. I truly hope that served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are gonna go ahead and move on to the next sign. I truly hope to see you guys around here again very soon, and take good care of yourselves. Okay, so up next is Sagittarius. So let's see, Saggies. What does Spirit have for you? What message do they want to communicate to you today? What do they want to tell you? What do they think would be beneficial for you to know, to hear right now at this time? Let's see. Oh, that's too many for Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming up for you today. Okay, Saggy. I'm gonna pull clarifiers for you, Saggy, just to make sure I'm on the right track with this message. Okay, Sagittarius. So there's something that you're working on, something that you've been committed to, that you've been dedicated to showing up for, day in, day out. I feel that it's provided some sort of like healing for you, some sort of solace, some sort of comfort, some sort of peace here for you, and it's really helped you in some way to feel very self-sufficient, to feel very like in your power, very in control, very like you got it all figured out, like you're handling things, you're getting by just fine. Honestly, Saggy, I don't really see like anything wrong with this energy. I feel like you're just very protective of yourself at this time. You're very protective of yourself. I feel like you're working on like connecting to your heart, connecting to your emotions, you know, just taking responsibility for yourself over the things that are yours to carry, you know, and it seems to be in an emotional space, like taking care of your emotions, you know, learning how to support yourself, how to nourish yourself, how to comfort yourself, how to process certain difficult emotions, and how to trust again, like how to open your heart and trust and not live from a place that's so closed off to love and to emotions. And you know, so if you are to respect emotions and to allow them, you know, from other people, like be open and receptive, then it's like you're practicing with yourself, which is really good. It's a really good move. So you're just learning about yourself and how to have like compassion for yourself and how to be very self-contained, like cool, calm, collected, you know? How to be able to provide that stability and that comfort for yourself, like that support and that nourishment for yourself as it pertains to your emotional space. You could be working with a therapist also if you're not doing this work by yourself, which would be amazing, because I do see you looking very strong right now. Like you look like you are really benefiting from this work that you're committing yourself to. You're very on track. You know, like you seem to be doing very good, very well. You seem to be feeling stable and in charge of your life and everything that's going on, and in control, and like you're handling and you're managing everything very well. And I'm just seeing you being very protective over yourself at this time. Like you just don't want anybody to like mess right now with your energy. It's like you're finding something really good for yourself. I feel like you're finally taking a look at something that maybe you were trying to avoid for a long time, and you're trying to bring healing and love and compassion into this space. You could be committing to spiritual practices as well. So yeah, I just see that you're being defensive right now over like who has access to you, who's going to be around you. I do see you being very by yourself right now. And it's because like you're working on this, and this seems to be something that's very sensitive and something that's very important. So yeah, like you just seem to be like in your own little bubble, like protecting yourself. You don't want to be disturbed. You know, you want to, I feel like you're finding good results. So you want to stay on this wave. I feel like you're finding discernment when it comes to like who you want around you, what you want around you, you know, like it's reminding me like the Scorpio reading I just said. Like there's something that Scorpio was having a hard time letting go of, and it was like a preference or something, like something that they preferred, something that brought them like an ego boost, something they felt like they could like parade around like trophy and like, look at me, look what I have, you know, something that they were proud of. But it was bringing on like a superficial sense of pride, I guess, of accomplishment, where I feel like for you, Sagittarius, it's like you are learning how to protect yourself against that. Like, you know what's good for you and what's not good for you. Like, you know, like if you're attracted to something, but it's not good for you, you know what I mean? Then you know how to keep it away. Like, you know how to protect yourself against it, because you're cultivating like a certain kind of self-love here, where you want to, like teach yourself and support yourself to be attracted to things that are actually going to be beneficial for you, things that are going to be healthy for you, you know, because it's like you love yourself and you want the best for yourself. So it's like now you're very picky with what you're going to allow into your space, into your energy. So this could be in any way. This could be people, environments, food, anything, you know. It's like you're like, nope, that's not good for me. Even if I want it right now, I know better. Yeah, because you're healing, and it's like you're deciphering between like what's good for you and what's not good for you, and what should be around you and what shouldn't. Like, you seem to be very committed to this process here. So this is really, really good, actually, Sagittarius. You're doing really, really good work. Yeah, like you're just staying committed to something higher, to like a higher standard, a higher teaching. Like, you want to do what's best. You could have like a routine, like a regimen or something that you're following, and it's really working for you. So maybe this could be like with a therapist, like maybe you're seeing a therapist twice a week or something, or it's a food plan or something that you're following, or like a meditation plan or something, okay? But you're doing something, like you're sticking to a routine, and it's really, really helpful for you. It's really benefiting you. Like you are finding healing here, and like discernment against like what isn't good for you, like what's good for you and what isn't, despite you feeling like attracted to it. It's like you're teaching yourself how to feel attracted to the right things for you. Again, I feel like this has to do with like heart energy, like opening yourself up to love and like to compassion, to consideration, to peace. I'm hearing learning how to manage yourself, how to manage your emotions, again, in a way that's healthy, that's supportive. And you don't want to avoid this work anymore. You want to do it, and you're committed to it. And it looks very, very good, Sagittarius. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. I see really, really amazing results. So I'm so proud of you. Keep it up. Oh, let's get your oracle card. So let's get your oracle card, Sagittarius. Let's see. Oh, we have wait. It says it's not yet time. Things are being woven. And then the bottom of the deck is the Seas of Mintaka. It says seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Yeah, that's definitely the energy that I was picking up on. And then Spirit just has this additional message for you about wait. It's not yet time. Okay? So Sagittarius, that was your message. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I truly hope that served you. Take good care of yourselves. I hope to see you around here again very soon. We are going to be moving on now to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what is coming up for you. Capricorn, what does Spirit want to communicate to you today? Let's see, Cappy. I dropped a card. I've been telling everybody I upped my weights at the gym. And your girl is feeling it, okay? I am so sore. So anytime I drop a card, I'm like, why? Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. One more card. One more card for Capricorn. Oh, we got, that's way too many. One more card, please, for Capricorn. Gave me a whole pack. No, just one more. It's just like if I pull too much cards, I get confused. So I'd rather like have, thank you, one more card. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. But yeah, I was saying like the least cards, I think the better. All right. So Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you. Capricorn, it seems that your intuition right now is blocked or something. It's like there's something that you're attracted to. There's something that you are curious about, that you want to know more of or more about, that you, I feel like you are giving to it, or you have given to it. Like you want to start, or you have started some kind of a journey, like moving in that direction, you know. So if you have some type of inclination or some kind of, again, curiosity about a certain subject or something, it's like you're taking courses, or you know, you're learning, you're reading about it. I see you having embarked on a certain journey here about something that you're really curious about, or like you're starting something new. You could have paid for something in regards to this like new thing, this new hobby, or this new thing that you are interested in, that you are attracted to. You're giving to it in some way, whether it's like time, energy, resources. I do see you having started something, having embarked on a certain journey here, but it's like your intuition is being blocked, which scares me, right? Because that's not good when our intuition is blocked. Yeah, I feel like you need to tap into your emotions. It's like you're making a decision here, and it's like you're not considering your emotions, right? And our emotions, it has to do with our intuition, like our gut feeling about something. Maybe something like, again, it's like you're attracted to it. it's piquing your interest in some way, but why? You know, is it because you think like, oh, that, you know, I could make a lot of money doing that? Or, I don't know, like you have to look deeper. There's like an undercurrent or something that is like guiding the situation, like leading the situation that you aren't picking up on. Yeah, like you're being impulsive about something. And Spirit is like, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay? Yeah. It's like it's attracting you, but I feel like it's attracting you for the wrong reasons or something like that. It's impulsive. It's not really something that you like emotionally feel attracted to, or that is going to emotionally fulfill you or something. Your intuition is blocked off here in some way is what they're showing me. But I feel like you've already invested in some way, like you've already embarked on this journey in some way. What? Yeah, what is this? I feel like you think like, oh, well, if I have this license, or if I have this thing, then I'm gonna look the part, or if I have this credential, then I'm gonna be well respected, or it's something like that, where it's like it's not really what you want. You know what I mean? Like there's something that's taking over that isn't like balanced and steady, and it's not representative of you and your authenticity and who you truly are and what you believe in some way. It's like impulsive. It's like you got taken by something. You're getting taken by something. You're acting impulsively. So let's see, like, what's the advice? I guess the advice is to slow down, sit on it, meditate, see how you truly feel about it, see like what's underlying, like why does this look attractive to you, like what do you think that it can provide for you, that it can give you. That's cool. I just got the Emperor, and then at the bottom of the deck is the Empress, which those are counterpart energies. So yeah, it's like you're looking to become whole in some way, but the way that you're going about it, or what it is that you're attracted to, it's like it's not leading you there. And so Spirit is asking you to slow down, to slow your roll, pump the brakes, because you're not seeing something clearly, or there's like an underlying reason why you're doing it, that again, it's not reflective of you and your authenticity and your beliefs and your values and who you are and your philosophies or something. Like it's not balanced here. Whatever this is that you are doing, embarking on, it's like there's a reason that you're doing it, that it's like not reflective of those things. Okay, so they're saying like take a look at that. I don't know. Yeah, they just want you to like take a look at yourself. Like what is driving you? What is the motivating factor? What is the motivating force here? Because there's something that you're missing. Maybe you feel like, oh, this is what's gonna get me love, or this is what's gonna get me support, or this is what my family would want. Or it could be like you're not considering those things. Just take it as it resonates. I feel like for everyone's gonna be different, but maybe you're like not considering love and union and relationship and having like a good, supportive, nourishing environment to like sustain these kinds of friendships and relationships. And maybe this is important to you, but like what you're embarking on, it's like it's not considering those things. Yeah, there is some type of like confused energy here for you, Capricorn. Let's see what's the Oracle card for you. I feel like something is taking the reins here. Something is influencing you that isn't like, it's coming from like your shadow side or something, or like it's coming from strategy, like you're trying to be strategic, you're trying to win, you're trying to like control something, and it's like, it's not really you, like it's not reflective of you. And I feel like you've already invested in it, like you've already embarked on this journey. It's like whatever is attracting you to it, it's not like something sustainable. Like, yes, you are curious about it, you're attracted to it, but it's impulsive. Like, it's impulsive. It's not, again, it's not going to stand the test of time because it's not sustainable. It's not truly a representation of you and your beliefs and your values and who you are. It's like something that maybe appears good. It's going to look good on paper. Like, oh, well, I'm going to look the part if I have this bag, or if I have this car, or if I live there, or if this is my partner, or, if I have this certification, if I have this credential, if I go into this field, if I learn about this, if I do this, like, it's like you're trying to look the part or something. So yeah, it's like coming from like an unhealed place inside of you. Okay, like it's coming from a confused place inside of you. Yeah, it's like a wounded place, a hurt place. You're not seeing it clearly. Okay, so your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So yeah, that's your card. And then bottom of the deck is the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So yeah, your life is a canvas. So yeah, they're saying like, choose wisely, choose what you invest in wisely, because your life is a canvas, and you're the artist, you know, you're the painter, you're the creator, you're the one creating everything. So be careful that you're not creating something that you're going to regret later. It's like you're creating a fantasy or something. It's not rooted in something solid and real and stable. It's like rooted in like low self-esteem, in wanting to have a certain kind of control, because this is kind of like a shadow trait. It's like your shadow trait is taking over in some way here. Like, this isn't really you, okay? In some way, this isn't like what you want on an emotional level, what you need on an emotional level, what is going to fulfill you on an emotional level, is what I'm seeing. Okay, Capricorn. So that's your message. I truly hope that message has served you. Let me know how that resonates for you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to see you guys around here again very soon. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time, we're gonna be moving on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So let's see, what does Spirit have for you today? What does Spirit want to highlight for you? What do they think is going to be beneficial for you to hear? How do they want to support you right now, Aquarius? I'm hearing Age of Aquarius, Age of Aquarius. Oh my gosh, hello. 2 more cards, please. There they are. Thought they were never gonna come out. Okay. Aquarius, so let's see. So Aquarius, I am seeing that you are looking to be like, you're in a very stable, solid position. You seem to be established, seem to have a strong foundation under you. I feel like you embarked on a journey and you saw it all the way through. You know, it's kind of like a feeling of like you're going back in time, back in your memories, and you're like, thank God that I did that. Thank God I made that move. Thank God, you know, that I embarked on that particular journey, because look where I am today. Look where it led me. And you seem to be like reflecting, and you seem to be happy, because maybe like you're at a peak position right now in your life, and you're reflecting on like, the process of like what it took for you to be where you are right now, and like you're happy with the decisions that you made. You feel like you made really sound, good decisions for you to be where you are, and it's like your work paid off, you know, and you can see the fruit of your labor all around you. And again, you seem to be like very solid, reliable, successful, materially taken care of. You know, you could be like a provider in some way. But it's like there's something about let me get a clarifier for you just to make sure I'm moving in the right direction with this message, because it's either you don't feel confident with where you're at, or because you're, you know, in a good position financially, you have access to some money, honey. It's like you're not able to control yourself with the money. No, the card fell. No. The cards have fallen so much in this reading that it's like not as bad anymore. It's like I've been telling everybody, I've been doing progressive overload at the gym, so I'm upping my weight and I am very sore today. My muscles are feeling it. So every time the card falls, I have to bend over and it hurts, but I'm feeling like a lot better. It's not as bad as it was in the beginning because I've had to do it so much that it's like I'm getting more flexible now. It's serving as a stretch sesh. But yeah, let me see what's coming up here. Spirit, what is this King of Swords, please? Okay, Aquarius. So yeah, I think that's what it is. So Aquarius, because you're finding yourself like in a very comfortable position, very taken care of, you got that money, honey, like I said. You know, like whenever you have money, you have access and you have a bank account, like you could basically do whatever you want, right? I'm hearing that quote that says money enhances what you already are. So like if someone's a bad person and they have money, they're just gonna be like a bigger bad person, you know, like they're just gonna be like a bigger asshole, you know. But if you're a good person and you have money, then it's just going to enhance like what a good person you are. But yeah, there's something here about like your money and like how you're spending your resources and your money and stuff, because it's like you feel like you're on top of the world and you feel like you can spend your money however you want to spend it, and you're like, I can do whatever I want. I can go here, I can go there, I can go anywhere. I can purchase that, I can get that, I can do that. And you know, it's like the whole world is at your fingertips. And Spirit just wants you to be like very careful and discerning and like measured and budgeted with what it is that you're giving to. Like don't give in to things that are going to be harmful for you. You know what I mean? Like if you know that you like alcohol and maybe it's not good for you, you know, like if you've ever had trouble with alcohol, like this is just an example. Maybe you don't want to buy the bar, like the bar addition to your house, and like you don't want to create a bar in your house and have all that alcohol there at your disposal whenever you want it. Or maybe you don't want to go to the strip club every weekend and spend a lot of money on that, or you know, like whatever it is. Like I just feel like you can spend a lot of money on something and like you have to hold yourself back. You have to restrict yourself on spending money on something, because it's like you're able to, you have the money to spend, but it's something that's harmful and it's not good for you. And it's like you really have to hold yourself back. Like you really have to have like the strength to not do it and to know better and to know why you shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? And if you have to like, you know, curse at yourself, maybe this isn't you, maybe it's like someone that you provide for. So it could be like a kid, like one of your kids, and or someone you provide for, like if you're a caretaker in some way, and it's like, you know, that they like something and you know, you always provide it for them, like you always give it to them freely. It's easy for you to do that. It's like you have to say no, you know? So whether you have to have this type of an energy towards yourself or you have to have it towards a loved one, it's like you have to be able to say, no, we're not doing that, and this is why. If you have to get like blunt with your words and sharp with your words and like a little bit mean, then do it. Then like they're saying, be firm. Like be firm about, no, we're not doing this and this is why. And like just be really brutally honest and like hold up a boundary, you know, and be very firm about why we can't do this, why it's not good to do this, why we can't spend money on this. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I'm getting for you. So let's pull an oracle card to see what comes up. What's the oracle card? Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So that is your card. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, inner earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. So yeah, Aquarius, that is your message. That is what I'm getting for you. I truly hope this message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to see you around here again very, very soon. Take good care of yourselves. We're going to be moving on to the next sign, which is Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's see what's coming up for you. Actually, Pisces, you know what? Do I need a gloss break? I feel like when I edit the videos, like around this time, like towards the end, I feel like I need lip gloss. Like it's drying out, you know? So I'm gonna put it on. I'm using the camera as a mirror, so excuse me. Maybe I should have grabbed my water before the gloss, but we also need a little water break. Okay, now we're ready. Pisces. So let's see what's coming up for you, my beautiful Pisces friends. What does Spirit want to communicate to you today? What do they want to highlight to you? What do they think would be beneficial and supportive for you to know at this time? So let me see. What am I seeing here? Okay, Pisces. So, I think you were giving to something, like you were investing some of your time, some of your energy, some of your resources to something that maybe it was to your family, or it was to something that you thought was going to provide some sort of happiness for you, some sort of emotional fulfillment for you. What I'm seeing here, Pisces, is that you were giving to something, okay? You were giving resources, time, energy to something that you thought like would be reciprocal. It's like you were giving to this thing because you're like, oh, well, maybe whenever I need it, they're gonna give to me. Or maybe it was your family, you know, if you were giving to your family. I feel like you were being sacrificial, like self-sacrificial in some kind of a way, where you were being very giving, very generous, again, with your time, energy, resources, whatever it was. And you were giving, but it was like in mind, you had some sort of condition to that giving. Like you weren't just giving freely and like generously from the kindness of your heart. Like it's like you were giving, but you were giving like there was like a, what's that word? Like a covert contract, which is like an unspoken agreement where you're doing something, you're making some kind of an action, but you're expecting something in return without really having communicated it. So it's like, I'm doing this for you, but it's because I expect you to either do that for me, or I expect you to provide something back to me for whatever it is that I'm doing, you know? And so yeah, I'm just seeing that you're seeing like why this was not okay. Like why having these certain types of expectations, or putting these types of certain expectations on people, like it wasn't okay. Like I feel like you're feeling small. Like you're like, oh, but I did all that for you, and I gave all of that to you, and where's my compensation? Where's my reward? Where's my recognition? Or maybe like the recognition that you did get, it was like you don't think that it was the same caliber. Like you're like, I helped you for so and so years, or like I helped you in this way, like that took a lot out of me, and all you're gonna give me is this, or this is all I get, or something like that, where you feel like there's an imbalance in the give and take, but it was like it wasn't communicated, and you thought eventually like you were gonna see some return on whatever it is that you were giving to, but now it's like you're not, or you're realizing like that you're not going to see the type of return that you thought you were going to see, or that you wanted to see. And now you're feeling like helpless and like a victim, and you're feeling small. Maybe you're feeling stupid, like, oh my gosh, like I was so dumb, you know? I feel like you weren't seeing it clearly before, but now you're seeing it clearly. And yeah, like it's just, you know, like you have to let this go. You can't give to this anymore. You know what I mean? Like you're seeing now, like this isn't, like I don't know where you stand in this situation, Pisces. Like I don't know if, you know, you were doing it because it's like this is your family and you felt like, oh, family looks out for each other, and as long as I help you when you're in need, you're gonna help me. And maybe you found yourself in need and they didn't help you, or like all they offered was just like encouragement, like a kind word, instead of like something tangible, you know. And you're like, what? Like that's all I get? You know, you're not gonna help me? Like I was there for you when you needed it. And in that case, like I see why you would feel hurt and like, you know, on your own and like a victim and powerless and helpless. But even so, you know, when we give to people, especially when we give to a needier party, to people that are needier than us, it's like we're doing that with no expectations. Like when you're truly giving to somebody, you should be giving with no expectations of ever seeing a return or ever getting anything back or getting, you know, a favor back or something. This is like the lesson that you're learning, you know, that whatever it was that you thought you were going to get back, it's like, no, you should never expect to receive anything from someone when you give, when you're giving. Like if you're truly giving like from the heart and generously, it's like, I don't expect for you to ever give back to me. I'm giving to you and I'm giving to you freely with no expectation of anything in return or you returning the favor in any way. And maybe you were giving, you know, to like get in good with someone, or you were investing into something. It could be that too, like you were investing into something and it was like a fraud, it was like a scam. Like you thought you were investing into something good and it turned out to be like you gave a lot of your money away because you thought it was going to provide something for you, but it ended up being like a scam. And like now you're learning from that, like not to believe people, and if it seems too good to be true, it is. You know, it is a lesson learned. Regardless of how this is playing out for you, it's a lesson learned. I feel like you're seeing like you can't really like go off of people's words. Like don't just go off of like talk, you know, and no evidence, nothing legit, nothing in writing or something. It was just like a lot of talk, no action. It was like a lightweight energy that you trusted here, if that's the scenario that you're finding yourself in. But otherwise, yeah, it's like a lesson about like when you give, it's not always guaranteed that you're gonna get the same energy back or the same respect back or the same, you know, output like that you put in. Like just because you gave a certain input doesn't mean you're gonna get that same output. So it's just like, it's not a guarantee. So it's like whatever lesson you need to learn, it's surrounding something to do with that. I feel like someone may have gotten one over on you or something, and it's like a loss. It's like you have to take an L and it sucks, but like it's a lesson learned, you know. Star ancestors, it says hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So yeah, that's your oracle card. So yeah, like maybe there's still secrets here. There's still something that you need to see clearly here, okay? I feel like a lot of like family stuff is coming up, like family, the home, childhood friends, upbringing, parents, siblings. Like a lot of that is coming up to the surface here. Maybe something to do like with the mother, I don't know, something having to do with like family and home life. Yeah, star ancestors, there's like something to do here with that. Maybe it's like generational trauma, or you know, like you thought like you had to present a certain way or give to your family in a certain way, and now you're seeing like, oh, I never had to do that. Like I was trapped, I was tricked into thinking that I had to do that. That's my wounds, but I don't I don't have to show up in that way or give to them in that way. It's like where you thought something was like mandatory and, you know, you couldn't ask any questions. It's just the way that it is. It's just the way it works. It's like you're seeing, like, I don't know, like you're seeing how that's not the case. Like you're seeing the shaky foundation of that, like the lie in it. You're seeing the lie in it. You're seeing that you were stuck in the situation because of some lie, you know what I mean? Like something that was keeping you small, that was like keeping you powerless and helpless and like in a victim mentality. And it's something you need to heal from. So it's like bringing it up to the surface for you, highlighting it for you so that you can be aware that this is something that you don't want to fall prey to again. Whatever this is, that however this is resonating, because I feel like there's a lot of different scenarios here and it's going to resonate differently for different people. So yeah, I think we touched on what they could be. So yeah, Pisces, that's your message. I truly hope that message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Take good care of yourselves. I hope to see you around here again very, very soon. And until next time, we're gonna go ahead and finish off with you, Aries. Last but not least, my beautiful Aries friends. Let's see, Aries, what does Spirit have for you today? What do they want you to know? There was a chunk of cards that came out, but it was too many, so I'm gonna pull again for you for these last two cards that I need for your message. Let's see, my loves, my lovely Aries, what do you need to hear? Let's see. Okay. Aries. So this has to do with like an offer. You were offered something. And I think this offer came to you. And it seems to be like very like from a loving place. Okay, like somebody came to you like in this really like loving energy, like an innocent kind of an energy. I don't know, they could have been like giving you a compliment or something. And then they made you an offer. But I feel like this is corrupt in some way, this offer. It's not what it seems. And it's not going to give you what it's promising, okay? But because the energy is coming, but because the offer is coming from this energy that seems to be like so kind and honest and cute and sweet and like polite, and you know, you're like, how could this person like be a liar? How could this person be lying to me? Or it's like their intentions, it's like you're not seeing their true intentions. That could be it too. It's like they're coming through like presenting something to you, but it's like they have different intentions with you or something like that. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to utilize your skill in some way. Let me see. What is this? You have to be, it's like, do you know how to do something? Like, do you have like a really special skill that you're like an expert on? Because it's like someone's trying to exploit you or something. And it's like they're coming through like super sweet, but it's like this person is just trying to get away with like your expertise or your work for free. It's like they're trying to make it seem like it's something small and like, oh, they just need your help. And if you could be so kind to lend yourself, but it's kind of like, it's not how they're, like the way that they're presenting it and like framing it, it's not at all what it truly is or something like that. Or whatever reason that they're coming through to you with, or they're coming through with some sort of compliment or again some sort of offer, it's like that's not what they really want. It's like it's what they really want is hidden. They have an agenda. This person is trying to manipulate you in some way. There's a hidden agenda. There's a secret. This person is a lot smarter than what they're presenting themselves to be. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, like Spirit is saying, don't give in to this person. Maybe this is like a warning. They're saying don't give in to this person. So it's like it's going to be like a very like sweet, polite, innocent kind of a person. And they could be giving you a compliment or making you an offer, or it could be something small, or they could ask you for a favor of like something small. But there's like a hidden agenda behind it. And they're a lot smarter than what they're presenting themselves to be. And yeah, there's like tricky energy, like they're trying manipulative, like they're trying to manipulate you in some way. And spirit doesn't want you to think like, oh, this person's harmless. Like, you know, like, no, they're not harmless. This person's not harmless. Who is this person? Let's see. Who is this that's coming through? Bunch of cards. Maybe they're attracted to you or something. I really don't know what this person wants. But I feel like they're gonna present like a fantasy, like a dream, but it's not real, it's not true. Like, it's like they're really good at lying. This person is so good at lying, and then the image that they put up of themselves is like such an innocent kind of an image, like it's like they wouldn't hurt a fly. Like, that person wouldn't hurt a fly kind of an energy. So it's like you're never expecting it from them, you know? Like, they put on a really innocent, like naive, even unexperienced kind of energy, but it's like they're not that. Okay, so spirit just doesn't want you to fall for it. Yeah, like, just don't fall for it. Just don't like go into something like spontaneously without putting a lot of thought into it because you think this person is like a good person or like so sweet, so innocent. Spirit is like, you know, like, hang back. You don't have the full picture. You don't have all of the information yet. Your perspective about this person needs to shift. It needs to change because you're not seeing them clearly. I feel like you're gonna have to work with this person, or you do end up working with this person, or you are working with this person in some way. Like, maybe you are already involved with this person, and like something is gonna come crashing down, you know? And or if you involve yourself, if you work with them, it's like something is gonna come crashing down, like the illusion, the facade, the front, like you're gonna be like, but actually it's a good thing because you want to like cleanse yourself away from this person. It's like you want to get away from this person. Yeah, I feel like it's all gonna come to light. I don't know how it's gonna play out, what's gonna happen here. I don't know if you're already involved with this person, if this is something that's coming in or it's already happening, and if it's a warning. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like you need to get away from this person. You need distance from this person. You need to see the truth about them. Like, that they're very competitive, and they're very like, they want to win, they want to come out on top, they want to come out victorious, they want something. Like, they had a plan the whole time, a strategy the whole time. This is crazy. Didn't think I was gonna end it off on this note, but maybe you thought that they could give you money. Yeah, or like you thought that you were gonna be able to build some kind of strong foundation with this person, and like, no. Yeah, they never knew what they were talking about. It's like, if they're telling you that they're an expert on something, they don't know anything about it. Like, they're still like a student, a learner. They're just gathering information. They're just like, you know, they're not no expert. They're just like reading things as they go, regurgitating information. Like, they're still learning. They're still a student, you know? And you thought like that they were gonna like lead you or guide you into some sort of stability here, and like noticeable success and wealth or something, like some sort of like strong foundation, a good position. You thought like working with this person, uniting with this person was going to be good. But I feel like, unfortunately, like, they had a hidden agenda. They're smarter than they present, meaning like they're not as sweet and innocent and like, hoo-hoo, you know, like, they're not this harmless energy. They're not this harmless energy. This person is a trickster. They're manipulative. They have a plan. They have an agenda that, you know, that they're not showing you, that you don't know about. Okay, there's like a side to this person that you don't know. And if they say that they're good at something, they don't know about it. And maybe like you are going to like just say yes to this person, work with this person, involve yourself, engage with them in some way. And it's like you shouldn't have. Spirit is saying you shouldn't have. It's going to like slow you down or hold you back in some way. But in you working with them, it's actually going to be a tower moment. Like in you working with them, something is going to come crumbling down. Something is going to destroy. Isn't going to work out. Like it's not going to work out. Like this person's promises, whatever they're offering, it's not going to happen. They were lying. You know, this person is competitive. It's like they were trying to use you to get themselves to where they're telling you they want to get you or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. This person is not the real deal. And yeah, I think like you just, like this whole experience is supposed to show you that you are the real deal. Like you're the star. Like you are the bright one. You are the one with something to give, something to offer. Like don't put that on someone else. It's like you can do it by yourself, you know? And also it teaches you like who to work with, like who's reliable, who to network with, like what kind of group do you want to be a part of? Do you want to support? It's just going to give you clarity and help you to see something clearly about like Aquarius. So Aquarius has to do with like community and the bigger picture, wishes. Like you thought they were gonna like grant your wish, but no, like you're gonna grant your wish, or like your energy is the strong one, or like you're the star, not them, or you just needed to rely on yourself. You just needed to believe in yourself. And it's just gonna teach you about like who to team up with, who to partner with, and who not to, you know what I mean? And like to know that people are out here scamming and like they have agendas and they're manipulating. And like, yeah, it's a hard lesson, but I feel like you're going to learn from this. I feel like you're not going to get what you wanted out of this. And you're going to realize like that you should have had your guard up and that you really weren't following your intuition or following your gut here. Look, we got the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Whale and Orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. Exactly, share your song. It's like, I don't know, I feel like you're the prize. Like you thought like you had to partner with these people, but it's like you're the prize or something. And like they saw it all along. It's like if you didn't see it in yourself, they saw it. And that's why they were trying to like hang on to you or something. So yeah. But yeah, this Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Yeah, the great severing. So yeah, it's like a great severing is happening. Mars energy. I feel like Mars energy wasn't really being utilized in the healthiest way here in this situation. There's a lot of anger, conflict, and you need to soften to love. Soften. So like that, like if you're more in tune with your emotions and your heart, you can hear your intuition more. You can be more receptive to your gut feeling instead of like being impulsive or selfish, only caring about quick progress, material, wealth, and success. Because then like you get taken by this, you know what I mean? When this wasn't it ever. This was never going to be it. And it's like if you were softened to love, if you were more connected to your heart and more connected to love and your intuition, then you would have never like given into this or something. You wouldn't have taken the bait. Okay? But this person was convincing. I'll give them that. Like they seem to be very innocent and harmless. That's the facade they put up, but no. I feel like they're strategic and manipulative and tricky. They're a tricky energy. They're like a liar. They know how to pull all the stops. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Aries. So that was your message. Let me know if that resonated for you. I'd love to know. I hope that message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Take good care of yourselves. I hope to see you around here again very soon. Well, you guys, that was it. We went over the 12 zodiac signs. We went from Taurus to Aries. I truly hope that these messages have served you, that you found some value in them. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear how these messages have resonated for you. If you guys need any more clarity, any more guidance, any more assistance and support, and you feel called to get that clarity from me, I'd love to work with you. I do offer personal readings. I will leave my email in the description box below if you'd like to inquire. I'd love to connect. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today, for sharing your time and your energy. Big hugs to you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.